About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Mahomes. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Dax Hill up for the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Now it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
To the air, Mahomes. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 8-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Again, Mahomes to throw. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs make it an 18-point game. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Bengals.
On 1, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's get set.
Burrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Here we go.
Burrow picking up the pace. Trying again following the sack. Buying some time right. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. He's trying to push the field. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Play action now, Burrow. He goes back to him yet again, complete.
Get set.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
First down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His 5th total score of this ball game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Mahomes now.
46-yard line.
Kelsey's got it right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Right.
Down.
Right side.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He'll get this one to Brown. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
37-yard
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Right side.
One of the tight ends motioning left.
Right side.
Another throw for Mahomes. It is caught left side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Another Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for the back that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Yellow.
Tight end motioning right.
Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Yellow.
And 10 yards to go.
Right side.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it an 18-point game. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
On the move, headed right. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He's on the move. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You feeling lucky?
Right.
Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Jamar Chase. 24-yard gain on the play. And
11.
1st down.
Shot.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Pass caught, 9-yard line.
Hey, we're good.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
1st and goal at the
From the red zone now. Has it in close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead.
Chiefs 24. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tony now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing him down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
2nd and 3 now.
Yellow.
It's a gain of 7. Brings it 2nd and 3.
Running up the middle. He loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football.
Here we go.
And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Finds Chase on the slant. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. On first down, here's Burrow. Completes this one to Chase. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Gotta keep scoring.
Burrow picking up the pace. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead off the turnover. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just one off that single-game record. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tony now to return it. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Chiefs aren't headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Right.
Motioning the tight end now. This one finds Kelsey. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
8 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Fight on these two.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Right side.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. That's complete, here's Brown. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 22-yard line.
Yellow.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Right side.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Has it at the 7. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will trail by 25. Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This one taken in by Chase. Keeps it moving. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow.
Chiefs 31. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tony now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know, oh, the football's loose. And now the Bengals have it. And they take him down right along the 30. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Fits it through the middle. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. As he naps another touchdown, Brock. I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out runs their offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break.
Yellow.
They motion the tight end over. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 36. Hauled in by Worthy. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Tight end in motion right. First down throw, Mahomes. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. First down from the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Up and good from Blankenship. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returnable from the 1. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half.